Hello and welcome to the On the Back of the Bus podcast with me, comedian Tom Glover.
And me, Suzy Bennett.
Who is also a comedian. This is the podcast where we talk about anything and everything like we're naughty kids on the back of a school bus. And in this episode, we're talking about childhood. Talking about our flip tarts still a thing. Pop tarts still a thing. We're talking about flipping stuff. Flipping willies. We're talking about willy shower shows.
Willies.
All sorts going on. And if you want to contact us,
Israeli men, hallelujah.
There will be some controversial songs. If you
chicken jockey.
Yeah, chicken jockey will make an appearance. That's one for the kids. If you'd like to reach us and if you'd like to contact us with any of your childhood memories or anything we talk about on the podcast, maybe complaints, directing complaints directly to Suzy. Remember, this is a joint podcast, but I'm not in charge of her voice. If you want to reach us, you can email us on onthebackpod@gmail.com, or you can see us on any of the socials at OTBOTBpod. That's OTBOTBpod, on the back of the bus pod. This is the podcast where we talk about anything and everything like naughty school kids on the back of the bus. And on today's episode, Suzy, we are talking about children. I can never say that word. Children,
kids,
children.
Young people.
And there's no better example of the fact that one of us has young children and one of us doesn't. In that I did a school run before I came to this recording. I was here 10 minutes early, and you just slept through your alarm.
I did sleep through my alarm. I was up late watching their true crime stuff.
Yeah.
I did. I'm so sorry.
Well, that's fine. That is the benefit of not having young kids.
As a childless woman, childless apparently.
That's the correct term,
it's an all right thing to say now, but I was once registering for a new doctor's surgery and they were interviewing me and he said, do you have any? And I was like, no, and he put childless and he said, oh, I'm so sorry, as if it was an insult.
Isn't it child-free?
Like, child-free.
Child-free. Free of children.
Child-free.
I've not set an alarm clock for, I'd say, at least a decade at this point.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I get woken up by a child every morning. And even if there's not a child there, I get woken up by the thought of a child.
What time do they wake up at Christmas?
Christmas, they're pretty good.
Yeah,
they get up at probably 6. But I used to get up at 4 a.m.
Yeah,
when I was a kid.
Yeah, I am actually. I've recently become a stepmom, which I never thought would ever happen. But thankfully, they're 28 and 21, so they'd already moved out.
It's hard to call yourself a stepmum when you are the stepmum, but it's not a lot of stepmum.
I don't think they would ever refer to me as stepmum.
Change nappies.
I don't have to do none of that. No. Mind you, they do sometimes go out clubbing and they come back, but I've
so they're
never,
sick.
Yeah,
you do.
I've not actually held any of their hair back yet. That would be a thing that a stepmum would do. Hold the hair back while they're sick, but they're pretty self-sufficient in that. Always carry a bobble on your arm. That's why. I've always got a bobble on my arm. You never know when you need.
In case you need to be sick. If you've eaten some rancid coleslaw.
Tesco finest.
Tesco finest out of date coleslaw.
It was on the cusp. It wasn't quite fizzy yet.
Yeah.
In my defence.
Maybe today. Maybe you can have the fizzy coleslaw today. Children. I've
children. You said that like children. Lollipops. Oh, am I a dink? That sounds rude, doesn't it?
Yeah, so dink is double income, no kids. So
double income, no kids. Well, my husband's got kids, but
but they've grown up.
You always need your parents, don't you? I mean, even at 48, my mum's still now and again like, "Do you want some money for the bus?" Like, don't take
50,
change on the bus
50?
Anymore. Yeah,
is that the one when they
do
number
51? Yeah.
But
she still tries to catch my hand as we cross the road. She'll go to, hold my hand as we cross the road or that kind of thing. So I think you always need your parents. They're always, now and again you throw them some money. I remember when I first got together with my husband, when we were first courting, and I saw his daughter up on Plymouth Hoe and she was with her mates, and I think she was 16 at this point, and she was there and I was like, oh, hi, and it was like, oh, it's Dad's girlfriend sort of thing. And then I was with my mate and she laughed at me because I gave my now stepdaughter a £5 and said, oh, buy yourself some ice cream, and she laughed at me and she was like,
That was your first
that was my first little moment of trying to get them to like me.
Bribery.
Yeah.
Bribery always works with kids.
I don't think she spent it on ice cream, to be honest.
No,
I wouldn't
drugs.
have done it at 16 either. Morning after pill. No, none of that. None of that. None of that.
What do you think is the acceptable amount to give a child as pocket money?
Oh, well, obviously my pocket money days were a very long time ago. And I used to get £2 And I knew exactly what I would spend it on, because I would go up the local shop and buy a 7-inch single.
Right.
So we're going back to vinyl now, Tom.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's
7-inch
vinyl.
single, and a 7-inch single was usually about £1.55 at this point, and Smash Hits was 45p. So it was perfect. So I'd buy Smash Hits and a 7-inch single and go home and play it on my record player, which had disco lights on the speakers. And then the week that Smash Hits wasn't out, because it was fortnightly, I would buy like a magazine that had photo stories and problem pages in it. And it was like My Guy and Girl magazine and Just 17 and all that kind of shit.
It was a simpler time, wasn't it?
It was a simpler
It
time.
was a simpler time.
Photo stories of... do you remember photo stories?
The photo stories.
Photo stories.
Like a picture book.
Yeah, so it would be people
Like a
modeling. It
comic?
would be like a story, but it would... Yeah, like a comic, but there would be photos. They have them in Take a Break magazine sometimes.
I remember it like the
Of-
back of the newspaper when it'd just
Yeah,
be
little
like a man
story.
looking like
Yes,
concerned.
that's exactly
They'd
it.
always be having an affair.
Yeah, and there would be problem pages and stuff. And so every other week it was a girl magazine. And then Smash Hits was the highlight of my
So
month.
£2,
£2.
but that you've inflated that to £5 now as the pocket money that you give a 16-year-old.
Well, that was just, please like me, I'm your dad's girlfriend.
My kids don't get pocket money.
What do they
The
get?
eldest is 10. Should they have pocket money
Have
yet?
you got Bitcoin or something?
They just get my money all the time.
Yeah,
it's not a specific day of the week.
Yeah. Oh.
But what do you think they should be getting?
Your kids are quite young, aren't they? Fiver?
At
Is that
10,
acceptable?
£5 a week.
What would they spend it on though? Do they do gaming? Because I've got
Yeah, not
nephews.
really. They sort of
and
do, but not. They
yeah.
wouldn't spend their money on that, I don't think.
I've got a 10-year-old nephew who's recently joined the Sea Cadets, and he's into all things military, and he got loads of camouflage stuff. And I took a photo of him, and I thought that's the photo that's going to be in the papers one day, because he had a look in his eye.
Oh, troubled.
Yeah.
You seem troubled.
Oh, bless him. No, I think Sea Cadets will teach him discipline.
No,
He'll be
that's good. I
yeah,
think
he likes his gaming and all that kind of stuff. I try to be a cool auntie, but my niece is 22 now, and she's, I think she thinks I'm cool secretly. She just won't let on.
Auntie's an easy role, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
With children, you don't have to do anything hard.
Yeah,
it's even easier than grandparent.
She's dropped the auntie now. She's 22, so she calls me by my name, but I quite like being called auntie.
Yeah,
It makes me feel special. But she got me for Christmas one year. It was a wooden heart, and it says on it, it's written, painted with the little flowers, and it says, "Auntie, like a mum, only cooler." And she gave me that for Christmas. I bought it, wrapped it up, and said, "Give me this in front of your mum." But she still gave it to me.
How many children do you think you could, like young primary school age kids, could you look after on your own for a day? How long could you look after them before you'd have a breakdown?
Oh God! The thought of it. I years ago I went.
So
to
6 a.m. You've been woken up. You just hear screaming. 6 a.m. So what do you do then?
because
So
they're
do you hear
still
screaming in the other room?
cute when they want to be at that age.
Not when they're screaming.
But not when they're screaming. No.
So you hear screaming 6 a.m. What do you do?
How much cowpole am I allowed to use?
Not allowed to use
Not
that
allowed
yet.
to use cowpole.
Yeah, they're not screaming because they're ill.
Not Valium. Is that not allowed? Bit of brandy. Rub
You're
it on the gums.
going to investigate first?
Rub a bit of
You're going to
brandy
investigate
on
what the
the
screaming is.
All right, what's the screaming? Well, I've got an older brother, so they've probably just sort of had a silly fight.
Probably a
and
fight,
one
yeah.
of them's probably pretended the other one's, I used to sort of slap myself on the arm and go, "Mum!"
Right, so you got in there and there's a boy and a girl in a
Yeah.
scenario and they're both screaming and they've had a fight
Yeah.
and they're blaming each other. So how are you gonna deal with that
I'm
situation?
just going to flick through my memories of stock phrases that mums say. Stop crying us, I'll give you something to cry about.
You're not allowed to say that anymore.
Not allowed to say that anymore.
Because you're not allowed to hit them.
Oh, you'll feel the back of my hand.
No, again hitting
not
them
allowed
that one.
What about running up the stairs with a slipper in your hand?
Well,
No,
what are
not
you going to do with
allowed?
a slipper? Put it on
Gonna
their
hit
foot.
them with the
Yeah,
slipper.
hit them with it. You can't hit them, no.
Right. What else did she used to do? Sorry, Mum.
So hitting's out.
No hitting?
No
Not
hitting.
even a gentle clip round the ear?
No, not allowed that.
Not
no.
even a little
gentle
pinch?
parent. Have you heard
What
of
about
gentle
A
parenting?
little pinch on the arm?
No, not a pinch.
Gentle parenting.
Because that'll leave a mark
Oh,
for
right.
pinch.
So if we're going to be 2025 about this, I have to sit them down and let them talk about their feelings.
Yeah.
And explain and say, so why do you feel this way, and what do you feel that they've done to hurt you, and how, let's explore the feelings.
Say hands are not for hitting.
Hands are not for hitting.
That's it.
Words can hurt.
Right, I'm hungry.
Hungry.
I'm hungry now.
Have a bit of fruit.
Don't want fruit.
You're not hungry then. That's what my mum used to say. Have a bit of fruit.
But it's
I
10
don't want
a.m.
fruit.
now.
Yeah, but you're not
You've been
really
in bed
hungry then.
all morning and I'm
Right.
hungry.
A Pop-Tart still a thing?
They are a thing, yeah. You can get Pop-Tarts.
Like molten lava in the middle.
So, okay,
Yeah.
so they've having how many Pop-Tarts
Findus
they having?
crispy pancakes.
How many Pop-Tarts we having?
Pop-Tarts, one each maybe. See how
Just
they get
one?
on. I don't
No,
know how big they
still
are.
hungry.
Have they got smaller over the years as well?
Probably got a bit smaller.
Still
yeah.
hungry, right?
So one Pop-Tart
Bran
I've had so far.
flakes.
The child's not even.
Do you feed your children sugary cereals?
Well, I've had some Pop-Tarts now, so they're
Yeah.
actually going
All right,
crazy.
so they're high.
They're
high on the-
screaming,
all right.
running round, screaming.
They
So now what?
Got any edible gummies that they can?
No, can't do.
No, not allowed. Not allowed to do that. Could you?
I'm bored.
Chloroform?
I'm bored.
You're bored,
Yeah.
right? Put the telly on. Stick them in front of Bluey.
Yes, good
Yeah.
choice.
Not a Bluey.
Not a
No,
Blue.
we've already discussed that.
Bluey's
It's
good.
double
It'll
meaning.
calm them down.
Stick them in front of Bluey, or you got a little activity centre.
An activity centre.
You know
What's
the little
that?
Fisher Price thing on wheels, and you can press the
They're
buttons.
10.
Right. Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Little game of solitaire. Little pick-up sticks.
That's a good
Pick-up
game.
sticks. That's quite retro, isn't it?
Okay, so when we're going, out, we're bored at home now. Can we go somewhere now, Mum?
All right, let's go in the woods.
In the woods. What are we doing in the
I used
woods?
to go
I
in the
mean,
woods.
woods is a good place to go.
Me and my friend
in
used to
nature.
put on our wellies and go in the woods all day and get stuck
On
in
your own?
bogs and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
And
not
we
allowed
used to
to do that.
pretend we were presenting a nature program.
You can't let them out in the woods on
Not
their own.
allowed in
There's
the woods,
danger in the
no.
woods. They're not allowed out. They have to be in your sight, probably.
All right. So if you've got
10.
like a little lead, you could put them on. Little.
I'm not like reins, maybe.
Yeah.
But if you put a 10-year-old on reins, that can be
You
quite
allowed?
embarrassing
No.
for them.
Yeah, well, they should learn to behave then. No. What would you do with a 10-year-old who's ice cream? No, you're not allowed because they've
They've had Pop-Tarts for breakfast, haven't
they? One of them little fruit things that you squeeze through like a cat treat. You know,
Like a fruit pouch.
what's that? Fruit windy up things.
Yeah,
When
like
are
a
they?
fruit
Are they allowed
pouch thing.
them since they've had top Pop-Tarts? Is that allowed?
It's up to you. Because you can feed them what you want, but
Yeah.
you will feel
A bit like
the
gremlins,
consequences.
isn't they?
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
Not
like,
after a certain time and don't get them wet.
if you feed them sugar, you will know it.
Do you have pets, Tom? So could you
I do have
distract
pets, yeah.
them with the pets?
Distract them with a pet.
Yeah.
I've got an XL bully. So
Give that a Pop-Tart.
give that a Pop-Tart just to keep it
See how it
satiated.
gets on.
So put them in a room with an XL bully.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're getting stressed again, aren't you?
I'm a bit stressed at the
Talk me
thought
through
of
your
it.
day then. So you don't have children, so it's
I don't know. I'm child
Saturday
free.
morning.
Child free.
child
Yeah.
free.
Let's forget about the morning. Midday, probably start.
So what's happened up until
waking
midday?
up.
Because I've been up for 6 hours
I'll
now,
be sleeping and dreaming.
Just sleep for the whole time.
Yeah.
What time do you
I'll
go
be
to bed?
having lovely dreams. What time would I go to bed? Well, it depends. If I'm gigging that night, it won't be till late. But if I'm not, I'll probably stay up late watching some sort of true crime
Yeah.
or police documentary.
Is that scary before bed though to watch
Oh,
that?
it's relaxing, isn't it? I find true crime relaxing.
Why is that?
Don't know why. Don't know why. Yeah, I'll probably just sort of wake up. My husband normally gets me a cup of tea because he gets up first. So
At midday,
he'll bring me a cup of tea. Well, whenever I decide to open my eyes.
Yeah, that's nice.
I can't officially wake up straight away. I have to press snooze several times. But
So
obviously,
you've set an alarm.
well, only if I have to get up. If I don't have to get up, I'll just let nature wake me up gradually.
How does nature wake you up?
Just
Away?
like this noise
Need a
here,
way.
seagulls.
Seagulls.
Yeah, just on cue.
But they might not hear that on the podcast. But
No.
yeah, we can hear seagulls.
I can hear seagulls.
Which is nice because we do know it's either seagulls or
Yeah.
people with class A drug habits.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll get the waft of bacon from downstairs. And, my
Okay.
husband will be making me
So it's a bit like a
breakfast.
Disney film, like
Yeah.
there'd be like a little, the smell
I
cloud
can
comes
see
up.
the smell cloud. And then
The
I'll
smell cloud
just
comes up and you
gently
notice you
open
smell the
my
bacon.
eyes and think, what have I got to do today? Oh, nothing.
Yeah,
Who's relying on me today? Nobody.
because you don't have that much
Basket's
washing to
not
do,
full.
do you?
No nappies. No bits.
And when you go to the toilet, because you have a toilet when you wake up in the
Yeah.
morning, you just sit there and
I'll just sit there. No one comes in and looks at me.
yeah, that's
Apart
nice.
from that time we were cat sitting.
What about your husband? Does he come in? With
No, we're not at that stage. We're not at that stage. We like to keep an air of mystery.
the way he doesn't walk in on
He
you on the
sometimes
toilet?
leaves the door open when he's showering and does a little show for me
A show?
through the shower. Yeah.
What kind of
quite
show?
nice.
Like in a mist.
Well, he'll wipe down the.
Oh, so he'll wipe the mist.
Wipe it down so that I can see
With
more
what?
clear.
Oh, okay.
With his hand.
With his hand.
And
And so you just sit, on the toilet at this point?
No, I'm in the bed. I'll go down.
Oh, so you can see the shower from the bed?
Yeah. Well, we've got an ensuite, by the way, Tom.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Well, we've got an
Doing really
ensuite, but in the morning, it will just be a conveyor belt of children that will come in, just wee on a toilet seat, poo, need to wipe their bum.
Yeah.
Just making noise.
It's just a special time for you, isn't it? It's just
It's nice. It's good being a parent.
Yeah,
but
it's nice.
It sounds good being child free.
People around and bodies and just, it's nice to hear. My husband's 28-year-old daughter had a party at the house on Saturday night, and I was being the cool stepmom, and I bought them a bottle of absinthe.
Jeez.
70%.
70.
And I left a little note on it with a disclaimer basically saying, I am not to blame for the consequences.
What was the consequence
Take
of
this at your
70%
own
absinthe?
risk. Apparently her boyfriend was wandering about in a hallucinogenic type state.
Right.
And didn't know where he was or anything like that. So they had a great time. I was just being cool mum and bought it at the airport because it had a cool picture on it. And I was like, I'm going to...
Okay. Have you got any questions about children that you'd like to know?
Yeah, I'm going to ask you a series of questions in a moment, Tom. I just currently, it's me being cross-examined about my child-free life.
No, we established you don't ask questions.
Slight air of resentment coming from you.
You don't ask questions.
Because I don't have to wipe anyone's bum. So, Tom.
Yes.
So how many
What would
children do you
like to
have
know?
currently?
Currently 4.
Currently 4.
Yeah.
And will there be, I know you've
There's
had
no
the
more
old,
because I've been
you've
done.
had you've been done.
Been done.
Yeah.
And it chopped off. Would you like to know about that?
You had it chopped off?
Yeah, they chopped it off.
Bloody hell.
I wanted to make sure it's definitely not going to be
You
no
had
mistakes.
the whole thing chopped off, so you've got like a smooth Ken area
Just a Ken
now.
done there now.
Oh my goodness. So you've got 4.
4. Yeah.
And
Too many, isn't it?
My brother's got 4. It's all right.
Yeah. Well, I think once you
Be
get
all right.
to 2,
He's
you
still-
just pile them
he's
on then.
still
It doesn't
coping.
really matter.
He's still coping. Yeah, just
Once,
few more.
definitely once you get to 3, you're outnumbered. So just
Do you
doesn't
watch
matter.
those TV shows? The one about the woman who's got 22 kids. Did you watch that?
I sometimes do, yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel lucky and feel blessed?
I literally watch that just to think, well,
Just to
it
feel
could
better.
be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But once they get to that many, like the older ones start doing the parenting.
Yeah.
It's like a pyramid scheme.
Oh yeah, I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah. So you're breeding your own babysitters. Basically.
Yeah, they breed their own babysitters.
So it's
and I'm
like-
assuming one of this 22 is going to become rich, you'd
yeah.
hope.
Yeah.
One of them become a YouTube millionaire and can fund the rest of you.
So nothing to
Have
do
you
with
plugged
this,
again?
but I
Because
was
you
just,
did a big sigh.
Yeah, I did do a sigh. Sorry.
It's quite early for you to do a big
It's-
sigh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to sigh.
Let's
I do
bring
that
the
quite a lot.
energy.
I haven't
need
had
the
my
energy.
menopause supplements this morning.
No, but you've had some stuff. It's not drugs. You've had some tablets.
So
Calpol. You've had some Calpol.
right. So Tom, I'm going
Don't
to
do it like this
interview
again.
mode again. I'm
Don't
doing
do
it
it.
again.
Just casual
Starting to bully me again.
conversation
I'm
between
starting
friends.
to flush red now. I'm starting to
Yeah.
sweat.
It's too early. For
Starting
that.
to sweat.
This is the first recording of the
I
day.
didn't bring my fan today because no one wants to hear the gentle throbbing of my fan on the microphone, do they? I've got a massive drag queen fan. I thought I'll leave that.
You could bring it to show.
Just
You
gonna
could have a
for
couple.
show.
You could have a
for
couple
show
of
and
wafts.
tell. You want
Yeah,
to
I
show
think you could
me?
do a couple of wafts of that.
So 4 children, Tom, and you're a blended family, aren't you?
Yes,
That's
we're
what they call
yes.
it now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Blended.
It used to be a broken home,
Yeah, it used to be called
But-
what?
but it's now blended.
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 But it's a lovely blend, isn't it? As they say on the Neighbours soundtrack, you can find the perfect blend.
It's a
And
lovely blend.
You've got one girl and 3 boys.
Yeah.
So how does she get on with the dynamic of?
She doesn't like that. She doesn't like it.
Is she in charge or?
She tries to steer clear of the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. We tried not to force that gender stereotype on them, but it has seemingly happened. She wants to go horse riding. They want to play football.
Yeah.
And wrestle and be loud. She'll sleep in the morning.
Yeah, good for her.
Yeah.
It's a
That
woman's
doesn't
right.
happen. I
It's a
don't know why
woman's
the
right.
boys don't do that, but she's slept in for years now. But they're all up. Probably before 6 if they could be.
They have far too much energy.
Yeah,
And they
all the time.
Always. Are you like a football dad? You have to take him to clubs and all
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
I'm just
stand at the
I'm now
sidelines?
the coach of one of the football teams.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, are you? When you're standing at the sidelines with other dads, do you feel like you need to shout encouragement and stuff? And does it get a bit tense between the other dads and you?
No, I want you want to shout, you want to join in, but you want to be, because I'm first generation gentle parenting. There's still that bit inside you that knows how you were raised.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you want to shout, come on, get stuck in.
Yeah.
But you can't do that anymore.
No, you can't do that.
You just have to say, keep trying.
Because that'll come back and hit him when he's 40 and he'll have a breakdown. So, you know, things you say to the child now.
Well, I wasn't shown encouragement, so now I do stuff like this to try and get external validation.
Yeah.
So it can work.
Good.
Can work, because you were hit, obviously. I've gathered from
with a slipper.
What you've told us, there's a lot of hitting involved in you.
A slipper.
And is that why you go inside yourself sometimes? That's it, that bit. When you do that, it feels like you're thinking about something from your past.
Oh my God, sad again.
You got sad, yeah.
I do sometimes look sad. It's fine.
Yeah, but you're not really sad, are you? Tell the camera.
I'm very happy because I'm child free and newlywed, so my husband does shows in the shower.
Yeah, you haven't told us about these shows yet. Well,
I feel like it's
between
we
you
have to keep some things private, you know.
Yeah, but you've already told us quite a bit about that.
He don't mind. He loves it.
He does. He's a nice man.
He's
driven you here
really
today,
good man.
hasn't he? Because you slept through your alarm.
Yeah.
So he's had to get up and he's missed his breakfast to drive you here. So it's a bit like he is looking after a child, isn't it? If you don't have children, and you can become the child.
I did jokingly say to him once, should we you know, have a little try and
and have a baby?
Yeah, just jokingly.
Yeah.
And we both just were horrified by the thought, to be honest. Far too old for that now. How old do you think is an acceptable time to be, you know, the parent at the gates?
Well, how old
the young basically. I don't want to say how old should you have a child, because that sounds like.
Well, the thing is,
it's not right.
Men do it up until
they do,
like,
don't they?
80s.
Des O'Connor is in his 80s.
I knew that was going to be a reference.
Were you going to say you knew it was going to be Des O'Connor?
I knew it was Des O'Connor. Yeah. But I was thinking more Robert De Niro.
Spreading their seed all over the place, aren't they?
Yeah, because they can just pop it out and then they don't have to do any of the hard work, do they? Really?
And then they have vasectomies, and then they get their vasectomies reversed. Just saying, Tom, this happens.
Yeah, it can be done.
So what if your lovely lady said to you one day, "Should we have another one?"
She says it
Would
to me on a daily basis.
Would you go and get it put back on?
She says it to me
on a daily
basis.
Would you go and get it reattached? Soldering irons.
It stays in the drawer, in the jar.
Is she getting a bit broody then again?
She would have another one, definitely. Okay. She would do 22 kids and counting if she could. Oh my
goodness. Yeah, the thing is...
But I'm getting some of my life back. Yeah. Like they go to school and I can do this.
So your youngest is still very young though. So how long can you... Well, when can you put him to work, basically, is what I'm saying.
I don't know when they work.
Yeah, can you just...
Because you used to have a job at like 12, 13, you'd have a paper round, but no one's doing a paper round anymore. No. What does a kid do for a job?
Wash cars. One of my youngest nephew's an entrepreneur. Not my youngest, my second youngest. He's an entrepreneur. He went out with a bucket and a sponge, knocking on doors. And you know what? He did make a bit of money.
Yeah, but you ever seen a car that
and sometimes people would just give him £1 to go away.
Yeah, I'd rather that.
Because they felt sorry for them and say, right.
No kid has ever washed a car properly. No, it's never looked better afterwards.
It is a bit smeary, but it's it's the thought that counts.
It is, yeah. He's trying. But is he waxing it?
Oh no.
Is he hoovering?
No, that's too much. No, that's a full service. So that'd be
He's just getting a wet sponge on it.
£6 rather than £5. Yeah. And he uses obviously their water as well.
So what? Yeah.
He's literally got a sponge and a bucket, and that's his tools.
Yeah. No, like
not even got a chamois. Not even got a chamois leather.
Liquid or anything. No. Just wetting
just
a car.
A sponge and just.
So that's one job. What else could they do?
Influencing, I guess, a lot of these kids online. What is going on with these people who open up packages online? Because I have been forced to watch families opening packages.
These kids are millionaires.
What on earth is that all about?
My kids will sit in a room full of toys and watch a child from America play with toys that they have. They watch another child playing with toys. What do you think about that?
It's very dystopian, isn't it? It's like
us watching people make food.
Yeah.
Which we do, yeah.
I see what you're saying, yeah. But, yeah.
They watch kids play computer games. They will watch someone watching someone else play computer games.
I think the world's gone mad. frankly.
That's what you got to say on it.
When I was a kid, we had a pair of wellies and we'd go and fend for ourselves in the woods.
Yeah. Yeah. And what things are in the woods?
Oh, we met some lovely characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you can't let them in the woods
Particular
anymore.
character in a dirty raincoat.
Columbo.
Yeah, we're not going there with. Don't try and cheapen Columbo by comparing Columbo
You
to
called it a
Flashers.
flasher-mac in a previous episode.
Did I?
You referred to it as a flasher-mac. That was your shout.
Wow.
So, have you got a Columbo fact for today?
Columbo fact.
Because you're bringing a Columbo fact. Could it be a Columbo fact related to
I
children?
can always shoehorn. Columbo didn't have any children. He had a mysterious wife, but Ben's now Googling, does Columbo have children? Producer Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, I know who you meant.
Columbo fact about children. There was an episode actually. Kim Cattrall from Sex and the City was in an episode, and she was young woman at the time, sort of teenage, sitting there with her. She'd witnessed a murder, and she was sitting there with her little cuddly toy, and Columbo was being a little bit creepy to her and saying she was pretty and stuff.
Right.
But obviously this was in the 70s, so
it's fine,
borderline, yeah. But when you watch it back now, it's like, ooh,
yeah,
that's a bit upsetting.
Is that a question or
no? It's just you said you wanted a Columbo fact,
well,
and it was just an opinion on
Columbo's a bit creepy.
All right.
You said you could write a quiz on Columbo about any subject.
I've got a pair of knickers with I Heart Columbo written on it. So if you want to talk about creepy, they were given to me by my flatmates.
I love Columbo knickers.
I Heart Columbo, yeah.
Yeah. But you don't have any you don't have any facts about Columbo related to children. Because I was hoping this could become a feature.
It's not really.
It's a bit of a bad feature, but we could hook in the Columbo crowd. Did the man who played Columbo have kids?
Peter Falk had kids, yeah. But when he died, there was a whole thing with his new wife and all that. And there was, where there's will, there's a family coming out that would work, as they say. So there was a whole thing with his new younger wife and the will and all sorts. So they were estranged from him towards the end. But I like to separate the man from the art.
Yeah.
So I try not to think about Columbo. Oh, Peter Falk. Actually, I do have one, because Peter Falk played the granddad in The Princess Bride, who was reading the story to Fred Savage, who was in the Wonder Years, and he was reading the story of The Princess Bride. So he was in that film as do you
there
know
you go.
The Princess Bride, Tom?
I've heard it. It's like a big film, isn't it? The Princess Bride.
Yeah, it's a good film. It's very funny.
Right, my kid. What have you seen?
Andre the Giant.
Have you seen the Minecraft movie?
No, God no.
What would you think Minecraft is about?
Cup of tea.
As someone who's Chelsea, what do you think Minecraft is about? Chicken jockey. Do you know what that means? Chicken jockey.
Strange outburst. Tom. Is it something to do with building things?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chicken Jackie.
Chicken jockey.
Jockey. Oh,
What's a
chicken jockey. That sounds like some sort of insult.
that is a thing.
Good. Such a chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. So people are riding chickens in some sort of gymkhana?
Yeah. Who do you think's riding the chicken?
A human?
No.
Or another chicken?
A baby zombie. And if you go to watch the film, then
I will not ever watch the film.
If you go to watch it in the cinema,
never did it.
When it comes on that bit, when the chicken jockey comes on, everyone in the cinema shouts "Chicken jockey!"
Oh, do they?
And they throw all their food up in the air.
That really upset. Oh, that's really bad cinema etiquette. I wouldn't like that at all. I'd get really angry. Yeah, I don't like that.
You're an adult Disney.
I'm not. I don't think I am. I don't think I am. I did go to Disneyland, but only because I was nearby.
Right.
I didn't buy the ears or anything. I do have a collection of Dumbo merchandise though, but that's a childhood thing. So I was given a Dumbo.
I think a lot of adults that go to Disney. It's
and
because
Dumbo's really dark. Have you seen the original Dumbo?
No, I don't think I have.
It's quite traumatic, to be honest.
A lot of them are traumatic.
Yeah.
A lot of the Disney. A lot of their parents are dead.
Well, Dumbo gets teased for the size of his ears, and all the other elephants ostracize him, and then the mum she slaps a boy because he's taking the mickey out of Dumbo's ears, and then she gets locked away, and they've put a sign on saying "Mad Elephant," and she gets locked away. She basically gets sectioned, and then Dumbo joins the circus, and they make him a clown.
Yeah.
And they take the mickey out of him, but then one day he flies, and then they all love him.
Right. What about the mum? What happens to the mum?
Mum gets released.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is a happy ending to that.
Yeah, she gets
And maybe the
released
moral of
and
the story is you shouldn't slap a child.
shouldn't slap a child.
Because you haven't taken
He was
that from the
asking
film,
for
have you?
it, to be honest. He was asking for it.
What you've taken from it is if I'm in that situation, I will hit the child as well and be cast as a mad woman.
I don't like the new Dumbo film. It upset me a bit. It wasn't very good.
We've just watched the Lilo and Stitch film. Do you know what Lilo and Stitch is?
Oh, when I was at Disney, a roaming photographer said, "Do you want a photo?" And we were like, "Yeah, all right." And he said, "I'll point at the ground and look surprised."
Yeah.
And we were like, did the little pose. And then we went to the photography bit and they'd put Lilo and Stitch on it coming out the ground, or Lilo or Stitch, whatever it is. I don't know what the hell they are, but I bought the photo because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
So I've got a photo of me pointing at
Lilo and Stitch.
at
What the hell
whatever that yeah, like going, oh, look what's come out of the ground. Yeah.
What do you think Stitch is?
Stitch is, I don't know. I've seen the photo of them. They're like some weird aliens or something.
That's right. It's an alien that comes to Earth and it just joins a family, basically.
What is this teaching our children, Tom? I say our children, not mine.
We did have a date together. I think Disney's all right.
I used to watch
It teaches you to deal with loss.
Yeah.
A lot of it. Because The Lion King, that what's the saddest
that's
Disney? Lion King.
absolutely devastating.
Yeah.
Bambi was pretty dark.
Yeah.
Bambi's mum got shot.
I think watching The Lion King now, I'd side with the dad a bit. I'd be like, for God's sake, what are you doing down there? Because it's just kids causing trouble all the time. If I didn't have kids, I wouldn't be in this stampede.
But would you sacrifice yourself for your kids, Tom? You probably would, wouldn't you?
I'd dive head first into that stampede.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Just to get out of that mess.
Can you feel love tonight? Disney's not just the animation. Mary Poppins is probably my favourite ever.
Mary Poppins is
Mary
your favourite?
Poppins. Bit of feminism thrown in there as well with the suffragettes.
Yeah, I don't really have enough of a working knowledge of Mary Poppins.
Don't you?
She's like a nanny.
She's
that
a
flies
nanny,
in,
flies in
nanny.
and saves the family.
Yeah.
Because they are falling apart and the dad's having a bit of a breakdown and he's neglecting the kids and that. And she comes in and...
What is Bert? Is he called Bert?
Bert.
Dick Van Dyke. What's he?
Yeah, he's
what's
called
he doing
Bert
there?
and he does a famously terrible accent. All right, Mary Poppins.
But what has he got to do with it?
He is a... Well, he comes in various guises. So he's a street artist. He's a chimney sweep. He sings, he dances. He's basically a friend, platonic friend of Mary Poppins. I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. He's just a magical character, a lovely man about town that sort of pops in and enjoys days out with them and is, you know...
You wouldn't remake that now, would you?
Well, they got the musicals out, but... Yeah, he's basically a jack of all trades and he just pops in and out. He might be a magical figure as well because he's... You know, he knows Mary Poppins from a previous life and stuff.
Yeah, and she just flies off at the end. And leaves
she flies off.
Yeah, but there was Mary Poppins too. But I don't know what happens in that.
Oh yeah, Mary Poppins returns. Yeah, she basically
There's a lot of Disney
returns. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, is that Disney? Because that was dark with the child catcher. Because you sounded like the child catcher earlier. Children, lollipops. But he catches the children and puts them in a cage. But I don't know what he does with them, to be honest. So they don't really go into...
Probably shouldn't.
What his intentions were. No.
It's probably not good.
But
probably
he was
not best
scary.
for family film.
I used to be frightened of him and Wurzel Gummidge. Even though Wurzel Gummidge was supposed to be nice to children, he was still really scary. Did you watch Wurzel Gummidge? Was it a bit before your time?
But they remade Wurzel Gummidge with Mackenzie Crook.
Yeah, no good. No, thank you very much. No.
Scarecrow.
Not having it.
Little scarecrow man that comes to life.
Yeah, and
Scarecrow
Aunt Sally.
quite scary, aren't they?
Yeah.
Did you do, as a kid, any of those things in the playground, like Bloody Mary? Have you ever done Bloody Mary?
No, ours was Candyman. Is that what it is?
You go to the mirror in the bathroom, say Bloody Mary 3 times.
Say Candyman. And we all did like Ouija boards and all stuff like that.
Would you go into the toilets in this building, say Candyman 3 times in the mirror
probably.
on your own? You do it on your own now?
Yeah. It's a film, isn't it?
Right, we're going to do that.
Do you want me to do it?
I think you pause the podcast and you should
go and do it. I've been told to put my money where my mouth was and do the Candyman thing in the mirror. So if this is my last broadcast, I love you, William, Mum. Thank you. Goodbye, cruel world. Here we go. Candyman. 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 That was really weird.
scared.
If you're enjoying the show and you would like a little bit of extra time on the back of the bus with us, you can join us on Patreon. From just £3 a month, you can have an extra episode every week. Also, exclusive bonus episode every month. Ooh.
And we will also give you a shout out on the podcast. And if you join our top tier of the Patreon, you'll get a signed poster from us and you'll get 15% off of all future merch if that ever launches, which it will launch, of course. Yeah, we need a bit of launching of the merch. Please sign up. It's the best way of supporting us. It's the best way of supporting the podcast. And if you guys are there, then we can keep doing this, which is what we want to do, and do live shows and all sorts of things. And you get loads of great extras as well.
Please head to patreon.com/OTBOTB and hop on the bus.